These dinosaurs are dynamite.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm rolling in dino bones and discovering with Pantlaza, Sun Favored. Once per turn, Pantlaza allows you to look at the toughness of a dinosaur that entered the battlefield and say, oh yeah, we're going discovering, which means that you reveal from the top of your deck until you hit a spell with a lower mana cost or equal mana cost to the amount you're discovering, and then you can either cast it or you can put it into your hand. It slightly differs from Cascade because it doesn't look at the cost of the thing you're casting. It looks at Discover X in this case, where X is a creature's toughness, either Pantlaza or another dinosaur. And this is a dinosaur deck at its truest. It's big, it's rampy, it's dinos, it's stompy, and doing that Naya stuff as best as we can. We have really good turn 1 ramp, so we can get into the turn 3 dinosaurs, more turn 3 ramp, or like the 3 mana stuff. We've got sweet Mirari's Wake. We've got these things that give your dinosaurs haste, so they can go fast, so they can hit hard, so they can't be countered. And all that while, Pantlaza is getting you more value. There's actually a big theme in dinosaur decks of discounting dinosaurs. I'm actually not running all of the cards that discount your dinos, but I am running some of the better ones, looking at especially the brand new one, right here, the Scale Speaker Shepherd, and the one at 4 mana, Knight of the Stampede. These both discount your dinos, which means that you can get them out faster and more frequently, which is great because we have some dinosaurs that cost quite a bit of mana, but are totally worth casting, especially if you have a Pantlaza out, which means you get to discover, hopefully hitting more dinosaurs. I think that this deck is really fun to play and pilot, and we just got a bunch of new dinos for it. Alchemy came out with the Stalwart Spieltail, the discounter I just showed, and Kamachal, and the Wingbane Vantasaur. These are all really good dinosaurs that pair so nicely with the other dinosaurs we just got in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and the original dinosaurs from the first 2 Ixalan sets, and a few from non-Ixalan sets, but really the Ixalan dinosaurs are where it's at. So we're gonna take Pantlaza into the queue, and we're gonna roll them dino bones. Amalia. She cares about gaining life, because when you do, you explore, and if during those explorations her power gets to 20, she destroys all other creatures on the board. Why? Great question. She just does. Apparently it's like some old movie reference? I don't really get it, but okay. Voice of the Blessed. The Lore Keeper. We got Ramp. That's going to be 5 mana for dinos next turn, and that's all I need for Pantlaza. Amalia's out, but they don't have a life gain source. This is like a super Pride Mate. Voice of the Blessed. Playing a land, playing some pants. Doing this dinosaur dance. Oh cool, more ramp. The Armored Scrap Gorger. Pants online. Rawr! I do really like Pantlaza. Zulaport Cutthroat. And a Griffin Airy, so now if their creatures die, they'll be gaining life. I only have 1 dinosaur. This will draw me 1 card. That's fine. It also discovers 6. And if we can order this right, we might actually get another dinosaur off Pantlaza first. And we did the Regisaur Alpha, who is going to give haste and make an extra little 3/3 here. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I love this. Next turn, maybe get down that Great Henge, too. I'm just going to swing it with everybody. That's a lot of damage. Explosive, yeah. Getting a 5-drop off the 6-drop is also huge. Exquisite Blood combos with Veto, which is almost certainly in their deck. We're just gonna hope that they don't get it. Zakama. Yeah, Zakama with haste just seems really good. I think that's going to kill them because we can get rid of their blockers, swing in, win the game. GG. Brawl and Karizev. If I remember right, this makes a Ragavan? Or cast spells for free from your hand. Cool. It's probably going to be doing spell-slinging. And monkey fun having. I wish I was monkey fun having. I don't have any monkey here. I have a plant. Not quite the same. Not quite the same. Still pretty good, though, because it's going to let me ramp. Tangle Florahedron can tap for some green. We can use that green to cast this and this and those and these. Maybe you. No monkeys, only dinosaurs. We do have that new dinosaur that's kind of like Ragavan. This Ragavan doesn't steal, though. Also, I love that Brawl and Karizev got reduced to just human. Not a human pirate. Was Brawl an advisor? Hard Brawl. Chief of Compliance. He was a wizard. Did you guys know that guy's a wizard? Yeah. I wouldn't have expected that. Alright, so Scale Speaker Shepherd lets me get a random dinosaur here. I get to choose from these three. Frillback seems nice since it can destroy that thing. Jasoth is really cool, but I'm very far away from Jasoth mana. You like this Cultivate art? Me too. Really nice. This is from the Japanese Mystical Archives. It's just really pretty. And it's got little bees on it. And fruit. And flowers. A Goblin Electromancer that's going to discount their spells. What's this? There are 5 wizard pirates in Magic, most notably Timestream Navigator. Oh, the extra turns lady. Scour all possibilities. I'm seeing into the future, and the future's dinosaurs. I could ramp and remove ramp, or I could just play pants. Or try to play pants. Could play pants. I'm going for pants. Got a wash away in there? Excellent. Discover 4. Hey, that's that brand new dinosaur. So this thing is kind of amazing. Whenever it's dealt damage, other dinosaurs you control, as in the ones on the battlefield, or the ones in your hand and library, all get a perpetual +1/+1. Ah, it's so good! And unlike every other Enrage card, this is actually a self-enraging card. When it attacks, you can pay 1 to deal 1 damage to everything. So like right now, that would kill my discounter and my ramp, but it would also permanently buff all my dinosaurs, which means my Discover is bigger, which means that the Spear Tail is bigger. It's only other. Sorry, it's only other. It means everything's getting huge. Absolutely phenomenal. I think we need more dinosaurs. A Regisaur Alpha gives my dinos haste. Comes with a 3/3. Do you care to counter my Regisaur? If they do, we can still play the Scytheclaw Raptor, which will make their future counter spells hurt. No, an Unexpected Windfall, so they discard and draw 2, get some treasures, Memory Lapse. They put that back on top of my deck, which means that it's going to go away, assuming this resolves, because Scytheclaw Raptor will cause me to discover 3. It is technically a May ability, but why would I ever say no? I'm not capable of declining. You say, Amy, you could get a random spell, and I say, for real? I would really like one of those. Discover! Oh, cool. A rock. I like rocks. Rocks. Rock. It could be anything. It could even be an arcane signet. I don't have 3 mana up. I also wouldn't want to do it while I have the Shepherd and Florahedron. But we're still swinging in with these dudes to see if they want to block. Excuse me? The accident-prone apprentice? Turned my stalwart Speartail into a 1/1 with no other abilities. They did take 4 damage for that, though. Should have done that before the Scytheclaw Raptor came down, but then I wouldn't have attacked with it. So I think that they made their choice. They paid a lot of life. Because this thing, if you were casting on my turn, or if I'm casting on your turn, says die. Loot, loot. Oh yeah, this gets a perpetual counter. Like, it's not a counter, it's a perpetual buff, though. Even if it's over here in exile. What a good... I love that we have multiple otter wizards. What a good little guy. I actually think this might be Johann, because he's got the same kind of clothes. Just at some point, Johann became non-legendary by turning himself into an otter. I love him. Look at this little goof. You want to be casting on my turn? For me? Okay, we'll go for the Tranquil Throwback. And I want to pay at least twice. So I can exile their graveyard and destroy that Arcane Signet. They have 2 things that can be cast from their graveyard, but they are sorcery speed only. And we discover... Domri! Anarch of Bolos! That's going to buff my creature's power and give me a fight. And use that throwback to smack the Electromancer. And they're casting an overloaded Cyclonic Rift. Alright, everybody goes back into hand. I'm really liking the Scytheclaw Raptor against them, so I'm just gonna pop that down. Drop the Celestus. Haha, rawr. I could have also gone for Domri, even though they'd be able to attack him. Just to, you know, ward off counterspells. This person doesn't seem like they're playing that counterspell heavy of a deck, though. We've seen the Memory Lapse. There was a Narset's Reversal that got put in a graveyard. But, like, right now, not as bad. Some of that good green stuff. Untap. Bringing out Domri. We already have 5. Pants! Topiary Stomper! Sweet! More mana. And I'll have Topiary Stomper fight Brawl and Karizev. There's 2 of them there. I can attack in here. It would just trade with the Apprentice. Not really looking for that. It's just Brawl. Until I see a monkey, there's no Karizev. A Foretold Epiphany will be able to attack Domri and Anarch of Bolos with these birds. Trade a Topiary Stomper. The big thing is I wanted to keep this alive because it punishes them casting on my turn, which is something that I think their deck wants to be doing. Is it part of their game plan? Yeah, that's what Is It Spell-slinging decks oftentimes do, is they play on your turn. Ooh, Nivy Mizzy. Hello. If I start casting instants and sorceries, I will be punished. I only have this as my instant and sorcery in hand, though. Okay, cool. What do we got up that scale speaker, Shepherd? Shepherd! How much would that go to cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to discover 12. Discover! Oh, I got a 2-drop. It's a good 2-drop. Just for the future. And pass the turn. Did I want to cast Rhythm first? No, because I wasn't sure what I was going to get off the Discover. Turns out, we're good. Super good. Though I guess just guaranteeing the hasty Galta would be pretty nice too. GG. Omnath, locus of all 5 colors of elementals and other such things that care about the number of colored pips in the spell. Doesn't matter what different colors they are. You could have 3 white and Omnath would still say, neat. That's pretty cool. This Omnath is also card advantage. It essentially gets you a card each turn, but for 5 mana, or 4 and 2 life, you better believe it. It also banks your mana, so if you have extra mana at the end of your turn, you can turn it into black mana. I get down this lore keeper. Keeper of the lore. This can only be used for Dinosaur, so I can't use it to cast, for example, the Caryatid here. Now I feel like bringing out Itzken. I'm like trying to decide what do I think I'm gonna need to remove against this person. Nothing too early. I'm just gonna be aggressive, play on curve, bring out this, deal 2. A Restless Ridgeline. This turns into a Dinosaur. Arcane Signet. Gets them a bit more ramp. We could destroy that ramp with the Tranquil Throwback. It's rude, but I actually think that's a good idea. Deny them their value. Pay this once. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. Since they need a lot of fixing and ramp, getting rid of this early gives us a bit of an advantage. Gotta be aggressive! Also, this is more power on the battlefield for Galta. Shock this in. Bring out the pants. Pants active. Pants countered. I promise I do have Cavern of Souls in this deck. For people like you. Pantlaza is a cool card, though. I love this Dinosaur. He's just so cute! Bring out the Scale Speaker Shepherd. Discounts my dinosaurs. I like that Zakama. And I still have enough left for Galta. So we got a 12-12 on the battlefield. Not bad, not bad. Swinging for 5. Do I expect a board wipe next turn? Maybe. Can I do anything about it? No. Oh. Okay. They used Teferi's Protection, so I just can't deal damage to them. But I can still try to, like, ramp or just get other stuff going on here. Grabbing this Wingbane Vantasaur, and I'm going to grab Naturalize off it. This is another new alchemy card. I actually really like its design. So when it enters the battlefield, you either get essentially a 1-mana fight spell that puts a +1/+1 counter on fights, or Artifact or Enchantment Destruction. It's very similar to the Kicker Dino that was in Dominaria, but I like it a lot more. It also has reach for birds. Also, we won. Dinosaurs. Omnath, Locus of the Royal. This is the Omnath that cares about lands entering the battlefield. Okay, that's multiple omnaths. But this one specifically cares about a land entering when you have 8 or more, or when you have an elemental, such as itself, on the battlefield. Because if you do, you get a +1/+1 counter, and if you have 8 or more lands, you draw a card. It's like a Super Tatiova that has access to burn, which is really good. It turns out that's a really powerful combination of effects. Hi, Omnath. It also enters the battlefield, deals some damage, has some fun. What can I have as much fun as dinosaurs? There's nothing for me to proliferate here. Hi, Watley's Raptor. Ooh, grow from the ashes there. Ramping, a lot of land-based ramp. I should expect also some counter magic from them. I can play the land that comes in tapped. I'd rather use Watley here to just get a basic land, put it in hand. Let's go for a red one. Boop. Means next turn we could get the Invasion of Zendikar down, possibly flipping it, unless they go for Omnath. We also have a cool way to flip it using the Rampaging Raptor. Lotus Cobra! Oh, I like Lotus Cobra. And I think they like it too. Enough that they're not going to want to block with it. Some green, some red. Most dinosaurs are predominantly green and red. It literally is her and her raptor. That's ramp. Next turn, Pants? Aw, they lit her on fire before I could turn her into a saga. It was +3 mana. Yeah. We ramped harder than the lands deck could ramp. We win. GG. Goshentai of Life's Origin. This is a 5-color shrines deck. Or just some shrines and a bunch of enchantments. Goshentai of Life's Origin can be very hard to play against, because not only does it make a ton of shrines, which get you these extra shrine triggers, which you'll see them through the game, it's a special type of enchantment, but it also can bring back enchantments from the graveyard to the battlefield, which can get pretty rough if you're like me and you're not good at exiling enchantments. You can destroy a couple of them, not with anything here, but getting them out of the graveyard for dinosaurs, that's pretty tough to do. The Tranquil Frillback can do it, but nobody else really can. Alright, hello, Goshentai. I like your sleeve. It's got some of my favorite lands on it. But I would like it if you would connect and start playing Magic with me. Please. Yay! They're here! Dino Ramp! Yeah, Armored Scrap Gorger carry, but first I have to destroy the enchantments. Oh, the new Spear Tail. It is good at killing us. I'm gonna start with the Scrap Gorger. I can't use that for Cultivate, because I want Pantlaza next turn. Hello and good morning, Evil Queen. Are you ready for dinosaurs? I'm ready for dinosaurs. Into the North is going to get them a snowland, like this one. Their regular lands aren't snowlands, though. Gotta get that, all 5 of those colors. Pants, go! Exile from their graveyard. They were here for a roaring good time. Rawr. Arcane Signet, more ramp. Ramp good. Many versions of Goshentai I've seen also do tend to have some board wipes, especially ones like Farewell, Sunfall. Even though you can get rid of your creatures, a lot of them have a fairly non-creature based game plan where they mostly rely on the non-creature shrines. Pants gets ramps. Minor Elf. Hi. Oh, I meant to tap the Lore Keeper for that. This is fine. I still have 3 mana. Dang, because this thing had more toughness. It managed to get something that's as big as itself. I'm not going for this Enrage yet. I want my lore keeper to stay alive for one more turn. Also because this can take out those shrines. This enters the battlefield, gets them a shrine. They have 3 mana up. Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. This is a shrine entering the battlefield, so they get another shrine, but... Sorry, Galta, it's not your time to shine. It's my time to shrine. We're going to swing in with all of these. I need this to happen second. Because I don't need it to happen second. Paying 1 here. Let's go. Pew pew! My dinosaurs get bigger. Their weenies are deader. And we are game-winningly good. GG. And Impikal, 1000th Moon. This is a fantastic new go-wide Boros aggro commander. I also built this, and I was kind of surprised by how well it performed. It lets you play these Scales cards, which is the +1/+1 counters cards, in white. There's not really that many in red. There's a couple of them. And you can do some really, really nasty stuff, buffing up your board, buffing up Impikal, and making a lot of gnomes whenever a creature attacks. As long as it's not a gnome attacking. No gnomes allowed. No gnomes in these homes. I want a ramp. Wayward Swordtooth, bringing out the land. Did I make this list? I did. I made this list originally in the early access event about a month ago, and I realized I have been playing this deck so much, and I want to share it with everybody else because it's so fun. And it's got dinosaurs in it. So them not playing a creature on turn 1 or turn 2, I'd say is very good for me, because it gives me a chance to get some blockers on the board. And do horrible Pantlaza things. GG. Amalia with a Luris. You know, there's a lot of really good life gain pieces that cost 2, 1, or maybe even 0 mana. Talking about some lands. Luris is a really great companion that now has many cards that can pair with it, including most Pride Mates, the Soul Sisters, things that gain you life when they enter the battlefield. And if you have Luris as your companion, you also have lifelink right there in the command zone. Or, well, I guess in sideboard. You can only cast it once from your hand after putting it into your hand by paying 3. Still a really great choice. I do like seeing people use companions in Brawl and Commander. It's like getting an extra build requirement. Aww. They Heartless acted my Marauding Raptor, which is both good and bad. The bad news is I can't get to Pantlaza as quickly. The good news is I can play Kamachal, ship's mascot. This is the Ragavan dinosaur. Before you say, what do you mean? Is because he's a pirate? It's because he, on damage, gets a treasure and also steals a spell. And we're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna just go and do that. I want to steal. Has menace and fire breathing too. Are you going to kill my dino pirate? It's Kemp. Avenge him. I pay the 3. Revenge! Die, Amalia! Legion's Landing gets them a 1/1 with lifelink. If anybody's wondering why didn't I play Itskin 3 combat to hit her, it's because I was hoping we would get a treasure and get to play Pants. Or steal a spell. Could be both. I'm playing the Pants now. We're going to roll them bones and get... Ramp. Ramp is good. Ramp means more dinosaurs. And more dinosaurs means more dinosaurs. We also have a 4/4 here. Good at blocking 1/1s. It's daytime. It is daytime. The sun is out. They didn't have to pay the life because they used the Springleaf Drum. Traveling Minister. This gives you a life gain trigger, but only on your turn. It's a really weird card. I'm gonna crack this open. Grab either more green or more red. Feeling more green because we have that shifting Ceratops. Bone Horde Dracosaur. Discover 5 and find Guardian Project. Nice! This is going to be card draw when we cast our... Well, when dinos enter the battlefield later. I'm going to attack with both of these. And the Bonehorde Dracosaur is also just a really sick card. This is card advantage. It's like a Baneslayer Angel, but, you know, as a dragon. This is like the epitome of power creep, but if it dies before you hit your next upkeep, it's just a creature. Aw, see that? They're killing it. I'm gonna crack this clue open. Not that there's anything I could get. Just to make me feel better about myself. It's just a creature. Yep. Just like many other creatures, dies to removal. So now they have 2 life gain triggers they can do. One before combat, give this a buff, gain a life. Oh, actually, they would rather gain more life. Makes sense. 2 life gain triggers. They hit 2 lands for Amalia. Oh, maybe I'll hit some lands here, too. Play Shifting Ceratops. I'm very close to playing Zakama, by the way. Yeah, gain your life. Ooh, Mirari's Wake. Wingbane Vantasar. Yes. Drawing cards. Getting the stomp. I really like the Wingbane Vantasaur's design. It's similar to that kicker Dinos from Dominaria. I think I mentioned this before. But it gives you more choices. Choices are good. Who am I stomping? I actually kind of like stomping Soul Warden, Minister, or just Amalia. Who wants to do the stomping? Vantasar, you can stomp. Pay the 3 life. This means they're getting less benefit out of all these life gain triggers. I'm going to use the Cultivate to grab a bit more mana. And attack with Itzkinth and Pantlaza. I also could have given this Haste, Trample, but I think getting 2 Zakama mana is a lot more powerful. Especially if I can get down the Wake next turn, too. In order to do that... Cost 9. I would need 5 lands after playing this, which I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we could have an amazing next turn. Aw, the bat! Who ya buffin'? Amalia, looking at that bitter triumph, a bit of removal that can hit Zakama. Zakama, I have a feeling, is going to go blasting, smashing. Not in that order. Council Garenbrig, yes. Okay, so we're going to add 1 color here. We do have to start with that. Mirari's Wake. Wake me up inside. This is going to untap all our lands. Yeah, a bunch of stuff is gonna happen. Yeah, I want to discover. I'm putting on full control mode here. While this is on the stack, I am going to deal 3 damage to first the Blood Artist. And then to the Soul Warden. I should still have enough mana to do what I want to do from hand, because Galta is going to let this stuff come out for free. And Register Alpha will give them all haste. I'm so excited. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I'm wearing so many pants. I'm wearing so many pants right now. Good game, Amalia. Hey, it's another dinosaur! Pantlaza, sun favored. Our opponent, clearly a person of taste, culture, dinosaurs. Let's see who here can dino faster, dino harder, and win this dino game. I'm gonna use my Glimpse the Core here. I know this is not that exciting of a piece of ramp, but until I get, what is it, like 3 wishes or the other ones that get me a land of any type or like a non-forest into play, bring them in untapped. I'll take this. I will take that. Iron Craig. It's bad rampant growth. It's bad rampant growth. Hey, Watley. Gonna get themselves a basic land, put it into hand. Yeah, we just go for the pants. I was thinking like, ooh, Nightless Stampede, maybe a Tali. I don't have another red. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing there. My bad. I undid some of my ramp. It's fine, I'll get more ramp. Cultivate! I clearly didn't need that ramp. I have a Tali. They might also have a Tali. Orb! Ooh, do I want a mill? Yes. I should Atali into their Atali. Yes, into their other, the 6-mana Atali. Lose life. It was 3. Atali! I just wanted Pants to have a sword. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Dinosaurs. Admiral Brass Unsinkable. Just like Pantlaza, this is another one of those pre-con cards. And I also have an Admiral Brass deck, and I'd say my deck is quite unsinkable. I have played 20 games with my Brass deck. And the current record for it, as in how much I've won with it, I've won 20 games and lost once. So this is a really strong commander. It gets you pirates back from the graveyard. It's so dang good. Do I want to ramp or do I want to ramp and also get ready for counter spells? I'm gonna go for the Topiary Stomper. They probably do have some counter spells because they're well supported here. Pretty good. Hi, Brass. Oh, Captain Storm! Lets you buff up when you have artifacts enter the battlefield. I just want to go for Pantlaza. Domri. Domri, Pantlaza. Pantlaza, Domri. 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 Watley's Raptor, Pan of Life. Proliferating my Domri. Getting a bit more value. Fighting with my Topiary Stomper to take Storm off the battlefield, though it can be brought back using Beckett Brass. It's like getting a Godpharaoh's Gift as a commander. Yes, and it's a Godpharaoh's Gift that mills you. Hey! Beckett Brass! Back on the battlefield! Turns things into 4/4s with haste! You gonna bring out that booter? That's also a 4/4 flyer with haste. I have very little instant speed removal in this deck because dinosaurs just don't do that well. There goes Domri off the battlefield. It's time for the Pants Dance. Pantlaza. Discover 4, yes please. What do we find? It's a little guy, a little bit more ramp. I'll take that. And every turn they'll be doing that again. And Brass 2 buffs up your pirates and says, hey, 3 pirates hitting your opponent, time for crime. It's really good. This is a dinosaur that doesn't have a lot of toughness. But it's still worth discovering. What do we get? Runic Armasaur, sure. playing out my lands to get you closer to being able to attack and block. Passing the turn. This Kite-tail freebooter, though, is a 3-turn clock. Oh, Roman Throne! Yeah, double up those triggers. There's currently no pirates left in the graveyard, so Brass has nothing to reanimate. I love that Cat and Storm was like, "Yar, that's be an artifact. I get 2 triggers." Dang, that's a good dinosaur, huh? A really good dinosaur. I'll go to combat. I'm going to swing with the Hulking Raptor, Pantlaza. Please kill my pants, so I can cast my pants again. Look, I'm even giving you more pirates to cast from the graveyard. Yes, please. Thank you. Pantlaza, discover for me! And find... Elfo! Not a very impressive get, but sure. There are some dinosaurs of reach. They're in here. It's dinosaurs that gave me life. There's dinosaurs that fight and bite. That are full of might. Brass is back. Giving the smack. 3-1 Crucius. Don't worry. If he dies, he can come back as a 4-4. Who are you buffing? Fair. Pantlaza! Kill it! Please! They did not kill it, we lose. As I said, I am 20-1 with Beckett Brass, and their deck looks an awful lot like mine. Actually, it looks just about identical to mine. Might even be the same deck. Got the Roaming Throne in it. It's a good deck to play. GG Admiral Brass. What are you doing tapping stuff? You got lethal. Do I not have the board wipe dino in my deck? No, I don't have a lot of the big dinosaurs. I just don't like them. Harry Zev. Making it so we only lose by 2. GG. Ah, another dino battle. Pantlaza versus Pantlaza. They go first, but we do have some nice ramp. But it's not ramp I can play on turn 1. That Lord Keeper needs green mana, and this comes in tapped. Until I have this down. I might top deck a forest. I don't know. Hi there, Pantlaza. Ready for some dinosaurs? I'm just gonna lead with that. Because I'll have 2 untapped mana next turn anyway. Kogla and Yudaro. Could play Itzkin. I think it's going to be a lot more valuable to use Itzkin as removal against this person. Especially if they play like a little mana dork here. Oh, it's a mana dork that's slightly too big for me to kill. I had to either go for the Caryatid, the Cultivate, or the Raptor. I'm going to Cultivate. I'm gonna grab green and red. I said those in the opposite order. Hi, Gwenna. Gwenna taps for 2 mana, so they already have enough for Pantlaza. And she even will untap if they play something that's power 5 or greater. Ooh, Settle the Wild. More good ramp, and it's probably going to find them a dinosaur. Specifically one that costs 4 mana. It gets you a permanent spell. Ooh, white on a captivating Crossroads. I could just smash into Pantlaza with Kogla and Yudaro. Let's do it. Kogla and Yudaro, technically a dinosaur. Fight that pants. So Kogla and Yudaro is an ape dinosaur turtle. The dinosaur turtle is Yudaro over here. Kogla is the monkey. He is the ape. Hi, Pantlaza! Welcome back! I punched their pants off. Monkey! Ah, yes. Now both of us have monkey. Pantlaza? I want to discover. Oh, sweet! Turbo Ultra Mega Dino discounts! So I don't get the Discover off Galta? I don't need the Discover off Galta. I just need the 12-12. Until they have a 12-12. Oh god, they probably have 12-12s in their decks. And they're probably called Galta! Or Galta and Mavrin? Or the new Galta? Bone! Horde Dracosaur! They discover 5 and find... Ooh, a Heroic Intervention probably just goes to hand here. Yep. No sense in making yourself indestructible when your attacks aren't very good. Could get them a very good defense next turn, though. Its Kinth is going to take care of whatever I want. Probably you. Maybe you? I think it's going to be the Dracosaur. But it will probably be blanked by Heroic Intervention. I might want to play the Scytheclaw Raptor first to burn them. Because that would be funny. Hey, you want to cast anything on my turn? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just like checking. Aw, Commute Bamboo Groves. I'm actually going to put that in my hand. I think it's better for me to, channel it. Almost said cycle it. Channel it. Couple of these bad boys. We'll get them to use up that Heroic Intervention. Paying 2. Galta. Kiss that Dracosaur. Heroic Intervention. They lose 4 life, but this is going to be alive. I don't feel I have a great attack here. And they hit 2 lands off the Bone Horde Dracosaur, which means that they get a Dinosaur! Nice 3-1 Dinosaur. And you can decline on Pantlaza to say, like, oh, I only can do this once per turn. I don't want to discover 1. I mean, it guarantees you a mana dork. Almost certainly a mana dork. Ooh, this is the new Dinosaur that comes with a fight. Right now, they don't have green mana, though. They would have had to tap Gwenna first that they can use for the Vantasaur. I think they already played a land per turn. Yes, they did. So they don't have the Stomp available. It is a pants off. Is that what we call it? Oh, and now they do! The Savage Stomp, what would be their biggest targets here? Killing Pantlaza means I can play Pantlaza again. Killing the United Stampede gets rid of my discount. They don't have a way to take out Koglin Yudaro. It puts a +1/+1 counter, assuming you're using a Dinosaur. I think the Scytheclaw or Pantlaza is probably good. Oh, right when Thomas the Tank Engine starts playing. They're stomping the Raptor. Not attacking in. QQ! And, just a little extra spice there. Comma! We discover... Oh, okay, we got a 1-drop! Take out some of these guys. I'm going to blast this guy. Do it again. Take out that Oracle of Mully Dully. And swing in with you two. We have some okay blocks for this. I don't feel like I need to be too fierce and wild and crazy. Not while I'm sitting here drinking sody pop and having a good time. Dinosaur. I want to kill the Dinosaur. They have 2 life remaining. And we know what's on top of their deck, thanks to the Oracle. It's just off! Yeah, tapping the Gwenna first because she will untap and also get a +1/+1 counter. They get to discover 6, and that gets them Lightning Bolt! Who do you want to bolt? You bolt a baby? Roger Klotz, no! They killed Roger Klotz. He's the baby! You killed him! Just ate his literal son! I can't believe you would do such a monstrous thing. I wish I had a little, like, was like crying. Like, why? Ooh, Helena and Elena can buff up just off. Oh, gee. Nine damage. Kill this child with a lightning bolt. Godspeed. We block. We block. We block. We block. Blow them a kiss. Burrow game well dinosaured. I'll try and make it quick. We turn around and we say, "Go dinos, go!" Lore Keeper, yeah, you can go into. She wants to do violence. Let her do violence. Good game, Durnoff. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars, and I hope you like these dinosaurs as much as I did. This deck's really fun, really fast, and very mid-rangey good. I think that Pantlaza is a very strong commander, and it still gets to play really well into the theme of dinosaurs. And those 2 things combined mean that this deck is just a joy to play. I will absolutely recommend that people try decks like this. It is definitely heavy on the rares. A lot of the good dinosaurs are rare. A lot of the fixing for these colors is rare. But it's really fun, so if you happen to have the cards, give it a whirl. I'll recommend this deck. If you want to come check out my stream where I record these and also just hang out with people all the time and play in tournaments and have a lot of fun in all the formats in Arena, come to twitch.tv/Amazonian. I stream so much Magic. I have a problem. That's how much Magic I stream. Thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.